Remember late nights cruising and wasn't nothing to it. Licking up the shit, we about to make a movie. Pouring up a cup, we about to set the mood in the cup, rolling up, smoking something groovy. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Got somebody that you love and well, oh well. Faking innocence and I won't tell. Little bit of ghetto and a little bit of bougie. Ain't afraid to get this in a motel. Love calling my name, love playing my games. You ain't got no shake, but am I part the plan? I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. Girl, you cold-hearted. Revelations that I had, girl, you so scarlet. I be tucking down on your garments while your man back at home rolling red carpets. But I'ma send it too. Think about the pressure I'ma get to you. Ain't no lies told when we in the nude. Leave me one more like a motherfucking interlude. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying. I get excited when you're not biased. Love is in my head, I won't stop trying.
Morning guys, what's up? What's up chat? Morning guys, morning. Mods, just check that sound is right, please. Let me just get that chat up and then I'll be with you guys. Browser source. Fresh week. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get the browser source down. Let's get the pop-up chat going, guys. Sorted. And let's get the MFX members in here. Okay, sorted. MFX members, can you hear me? We're all good? What's up, guys? Hope we're doing good. Mark Play, good morning, guys. Hope you all had a great weekend. I pray we all have a blessed day and a blessed week ahead. Amen, bro. Hope you had a good weekend too. I had an awesome weekend. No complaints. Yeah, so boys, I hope everybody's well and blessed today. Ready to kill this week. Let's get straight to the charts. Let's do those breakdowns and then we'll take it from there. We also got a little bit of an announcement today. So let's get that that's out. MFX members, can you hear me clearly? Okay, let's get these charts up and running, boys. I think I want to start with gold today. It's insane what we are seeing on gold right now. It's absolutely insane. 21.75. Next QP is gonna be 22, boys. Oh shoot. $22. That's actually crazy to think where we are and where we were. It's nuts. Okay, got the QP level out. I actually think I should just go a bit further ahead and just mark a couple more quarter pip levels, and then obviously people that don't know the quarter pip theory can just see how I do it, just in case we decide to press right through that. 222.25 is going to be the next quarter pip level. And I'll do 22.50 as the next QP level. Just mod the coordinates there. Because the moment, boys, we're trading at all-time highs, so well, we're above that, so we're trading fresh territory at the moment. Okay, guys, I just want to have a look at the month quickly and just show you something that we predicted last week. Monday was to fill this whole wick over there, and we did that. We're even above that right now, which is quite crazy to think about. It's really, really crazy. So then I come back and I go ahead and look at my weekly, right? So this weekly has closed so strong above the level of 21.75. A lot of people's just going to look for the counters. That isn't the case, guys. We are closing above 21.75. The liquidity lies right here at 21.75, so we're almost right there. If we want to come and find weekly liquidity level, we need to come all the way back down to 20.75. So how I'll play this is, if we start breaking support levels of the microstructures, we can then look for short levels. Until then, guys, we are still overall bullish. We're just going to continue looking for these buy positions. Okay, and then on the daily, it is beautiful because you're continuously making higher highs and higher lows within the candlestick anatomy. So that is very nice to see. So at the moment, we haven't broken anything like that. There is no sign for us to short this pair at all, regardless of how much it's pushed already. That's something you need to understand, that even though price pushes so far, you can't say I need to always look for a counter. So like rule of the thumb with baby pips or any sort of basic Forex teacher or whatever, they're going to tell you buy low, sell high. It's not the case here, boys. It's not the case. We actually buying the highs when we get involved. However, on that micro, we can see then a better setup, right? So I think I'm just gonna go straight to my lower time frame, because off of the daily, all I'm gonna look for is that it breaks the previous daily low to start giving me the idea that we can start turning. However, I don't expect that. I really don't expect that. I'm just going to trade what I see on the lower time frame. I will go ahead and, however, mark my current daily high, because I'm going to anticipate that if this current daily high, let's just change this color. I can anticipate that if this current daily high made its low already, then made a high to come and break its own low, it should then be grabbing liquidity, and if it's going to go and flip that again, it should then drive to come and fill Friday's high. Now Friday we're trading a bit of a NFP vibe afterwards. It's actually crazy what happened after NFP. we got the news release and just continue to spike off, continue to drive afterwards. So my understanding would be then that obviously the dollar got weaker and that price should then accumulate larger liquidity at the higher areas. So if we're going to be breaking today's high, I'm going to anticipate we can come and actually come to the next quarter pip level. And then on the forefront for news, obviously for your New York traders out there, you need to understand that your New York session will now be an hour earlier. So instead of open being at 4:30, it will now be 3:30. So that is something that you guys should be noting. For us London traders, I think that only happens in 2 weeks time, guys. Yeah, 3 weeks. Is that 3 weeks? Yeah, it's 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away. We'll then be moving this trading time slot from 9:30 to 8:30, okay? Which I know for a lot of people will actually be better. For me personally, it's better. I prefer just working earlier in the morning. It suits my schedule much better. So, yeah, that is something to note. Daylight saving time change. Let's get to that 4 hour. Okay, now 4 hour obviously shows us a lot of rejection at these highs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out the liquidity area right now, locating my supply and demand areas, which first and foremost is going to be this over here, as well as this level right here. See how that hour looks. I just want to start tweaking it here. A lot of wicks, eh? Yeah, so I'm quite happy with that 4 hour zones, guys. I'll leave it like that for now. Obviously I can add another zone here, but it's not really needed. I don't need to add in a zone, so I want to remove it. So my 4 hour zones at the moment is liquidity over here and liquidity over there. We do not have a 4 hour support yet. The nearest 4 hour support is at the level of 21.55, and that's something I need to pay attention to, because if I'm going to start breaking these 4 hourly lows, it's not going to give me a sign to sell yet, just because quarter pip is right there. So for all I know, we could be breaking previous candlestick low. We could be breaking previous candlestick low to come grab liquidity and then break its high to continue back up. So this is something I just want to pay attention to as I now go into my trading session, is where is that 4 hourly highs? It's right there. So my understanding would be if we can come and grab liquidity and then break those highs, we're for sure going to come up to Friday's high. So that's what I would really like to see. However, we do have a 30-minute liquidity zone here, so I can mark this out like that. Okay, and then I have another micro level over here on that 30-minute, right? So it's not to say that price has to come down to here. I would just prefer something like this, guys. I would honestly just prefer something like that before I do get involved in some long positions. And if that's not the case, even if this candle can just go ahead and give us a spike, like a liquidity grab, and maybe close back in there, and then the next candle to start closing above, that would be preferred, because then I have the volume that I need from the liquidity area. So that would be awesome. However, if it does not do that and price does start to trade above this level, I'll still be okay with that, because it's based off of this 30-minute support right now. I just want to use that high time frame a lot, because even though we are at a point where we could continue to drive, I want us to be at a point where we can say we've grabbed the liquidity. Now it's okay to then get involved into this position. So the biggest thing for me is just finding where, well, in today's trade, it's just finding where's that major liquidity and looking to trade after that. So that's major liquidity for me right there. So I would like something like that, and then the buys. That would be preferred. However, if we do not do that and we do start to break, I can look for those aggressive long positions. Sells, I'm not selling this pair, guys. I'm not going to sell this pair until I break this level here. I won't. Reason being, we are so strong bullish. A lot of market participants are going to think we're so high, we need to sell. That's not the thinking you should have. The mindset you should have is just to go with what you currently see and adapt to that as we then go forward, right? So that being said, there is no reason to sell gold. There is absolutely no reason to sell gold. The only time I'm going to look for gold shorts is if we can break these lows over here. For me, there's no reason to sell gold. Look, I can obviously do a type 3, then it would be a reason to sell gold. If I do a type 3 from these highs, we start breaking below quarter pip, I look to short down, then it's okay. But if it's my overall sentiment, I'm not going to get involved. You with me? So at the moment, I'm just looking for gold buys, and I want one of those two things. It's either going to be the break of this level, the retest to hold support and drive, or it's going to be the test down, grab liquidity, and then start making its way up. And then I look for buys above here anyway. I can also look for aggressive positions as we then start to move back. So something where price breaks below and then retests like that, I can look for my buy positions over there. That'll be okay. That'll be okay, because then on that micro you have resistances going down. So you have price doing something like that on that micro, right? And then every resistance you find will be a sign that you are then changing that structure back bullish, and that can be a way to get involved in the markets. So that would be the first way of getting involved. And then the other way is obviously just price breaking above and retesting. I prefer this though, the deeper dip and then price to drive. I prefer that. Now looking at our target area, we've got a 53 pip area with our TP1 being around 15 pips. So it looks really good. To be honest with you, if we can break here, we should actually ride up until the 30 highs, which is at 4 hourly wick. So I'm going to pop in another zone over there, and this will be the play today, guys. This will be the play. So we know how we're going to get in. These are the areas that I want to target. So safe buys up here, as well as safe buys up here. Okay, so you got your safe area, safe area. If it does drop below you, we can do it, because obviously there's going to be that micro downtrend, so I'll see it as a type 3. Let me type that out. So around this area, guys, I'll be looking for like a type 3. And then above here is going to be a simple type 4. Okay, so that's going to be the play for me on GJ today. Relatively straightforward, guys. We have two ways I can get in on long positions, and then just to get your head wrapped around, long positions is all I want today on gold. Obviously we can look for type 3s if I start trading below here, but for now, I'm just gonna stick to what market is actually presenting to me, and that is then the idea of the long positions in alignment with price breaking that previous 4 hourly high, as well as my daily then coming up to full its current highs and then break that. That is what I'm looking today on GJ on gold. Straightforward. It's relatively a straightforward analysis. I just obviously have to wait for my confluences to line up. Once those confluences line up, I will then be comfortable with executing on position. So yeah, that's it on gold. If I can just get some W's in the chat so that I can understand that you guys understand. Let's see what's going on. Morning, guys. Morning, Jordan, brother. March Manifest. Morning, brother. Arlene Sanchez, am I saying that right? Good morning, my guy, live from Amsterdam, Holland. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Arlene, I think I'm saying that right. Understood. Yes, bro. 100%, guys. Okay, cool. Let's get a look at GJ. And while we're at it, guys, if you can just do me a favor and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as well as like the current stream, I will definitely appreciate that. Pound wise, there's no news. We just had Asian yen, but nothing really crazy today. Tomorrow we do have CPI for USD. at 2:30. Okay. Okay, 140 subs. Let's go. Yes, we're growing, man. Okay, let's have a look at GJ and then do the breakdown on that, and then we should be set for the session, boys. I just want to do one thing. I just want to put a price alert on gold, just in case it decides to break that level while we're busy with GJ. Okay, let's have a look at this weekly. So from last week and the past 3 weeks, we are now slowly printing lower lows and lower highs within that weekly candlestick anatomy. This is something I want to note because we are rejecting the level clearly right now at 190. However, where I am on this weekly is at a level of liquidity, right? That's my demand zone right there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark up last week's. Guys, give me a second. Sorry there, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, I just want to mark in last week's low, because obviously if we're going to be breaking the lows of last week, it's going to continue with that weekly lower low and lower high structure within the candlesticks, right? So that's something I want to note there, because right now we're at a pinnacle point where we could either break through these lows or actually turn around at this point, because that should also be my daily liquidity zone, which I've actually traded 3 weeks ago off of that break of structure. So that level should, yes, it is right, it is. So the level where I just marked now, which is the weekly low, is also the same liquidity level on the left hand side. So just because that weekly is making lower lows and lower highs, yes, I have the ideas for shorts. We could still bounce off of this level, right? We could still hold this area and then actually trade away from the level and start driving back up again. Okay, because at the end of the day, at the moment, that weekly as well as my daily is still bullish. That's something I need to understand. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to the weekly and just show you guys where this weekly would flip bearish. Would only be down there, and then my daily to flip bearish would actually be right here. So if we start closing below here, let's say today or tomorrow, whatever the case would be, let's say we start closing below these levels, will have to be the wicks. If we start closing within this region, or then flip my daily structure bearish, that would then obviously mean that it would be quite simple to look for shorts on this pair. Today might be a bit tricky because we don't have that closure yet, but I'm sure we can still get a trade out of it. So what I want to do is I just want to go down to my 4 hour, then mark in my liquidity zones, and then we'll work from there. If we have any questions, guys, just let me know, pop them in the chat, and we'll answer them. But at the moment, I just need to mark that 4 hour levels, which is going to be that zone there. It's also going to be these highs over here. And this one thing I want to show you guys right now is where this 4 hour level is. It's a clear zone of liquidity. So this might actually require me to just sit on my hands, because I can clearly see how we've rejected this entire zone multiple times, which means that if I'm not going to start closing below the level, I'm going to actually bounce off of it. So let's try and figure out how we can actually get involved in positions here, and when would be the wisest time to get involved in this. This should obviously be that target zone around here, guys. Let's go, movie. What's the time now? About 8 minutes. guys, we've got 8 minutes for a closure on gold. So let's finish off this GJ analysis and then we'll tackle gold. We just have to wait for closures, boys. Closures is super important right now. So yeah, on GJ, I just want to mark out this as my 30-minute resistance level. And it's, you know, it's nice when you just focus on your price action. It helps you so much with target areas. So on the 4 hour, right, let me show you why I say so. On the 4 hour, I have weekly and daily liquidity right there. Okay, so in order for me to short this position, I actually need price to start trading below here. That's the only time I can do it. Okay, however, on the buy side of things, I can't just buy at this area. I'll more so rather let price tap in, and if it starts to break these highs, then I can look for long positions on GJ. That will be the only way. However, the sell side of things, I'll wait for 30 close below the level, retest, and then start to look for shorts down to 187,500. These support levels will just be target areas because they are relatively clean. So that's how I'm going to play GJ today. Let me mark out the history and the types. So over here, my 30-minute and 4 hour is bearish, so it's going to be a simple type 4. I don't think at this point I can even do type 1. We just started to print a bit too large. So at the moment, this will be type 4, and this will be a safe sell area for me. Good, so type 4 safe sells. At the moment here is just going to be a no trade range for me. At the moment, it could change. We'll obviously adapt as market comes, and then above there will just be beautiful safe buys, because at that point, if I come and tap these lows and then break the high, it's going to put me at a point where it's then flipped that market structure bullish on that 30-minute. So it'll be safe buys for me. So at the moment, I'm just going to sit on my hands, wait for the setup to come to me, and then from there I'll trade. Okay. Quite straightforward on GJ as well. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Obviously, I prefer gold. It's just a bit cleaner. So let's wait for gold to sit up and see if we can get a move today. Let's get this fan on here. Okay, slowly starting to break those highs right now, guys, and what I'm pretty much trying to do is I'm just trying to bring price up to these highs over here. I'll just have to wait, obviously, for that. So at the moment, my 5 is starting to look good. I just don't have that nearby 5-minute support that I would like, to be dead honest with you. That's the only con I have on it. But other than that, we do look good if I can close above, because essentially you want your stop to be below that wick, but that wick, yeah, I think that's how I have to base my stops off, guys, is the previous 15's low. I'll base my stop off of that. Okay, so I've got 4 minutes. I'm not going to be impulsive and just jump in on this 5. Reason being, in this case, there is no 5 support, so I can't. This could be a liquidity grab, reject off of said wick over there, and then start to drop down. So right now, according to for me to stick to my strategy, I have to wait for closure above, because at the moment there's no 5-minute support. It would be a different scenario right now if I had a nearby 5-minute support, and as I broke that, then I get involved in the 5. I can't do that right now. I can't. I'll be breaking rules then. So I need a closure above, a retest, a break of that wick, and then I can get involved. And then my stop will be based off of the low of the current, well, at that point it will be previous 15. So that's what I'm looking at right now, guys. So your entry is going to be something like this, 2182.60. Oh, why is there so much shit there? 82.60. This will be your entry will be something like this, and then your stop will be based off of let's get that right. Your stop will be based something like that. So today I'm gonna have to risk 3 more pips. However, I won't lose that 3 more pips, that I can guarantee myself. Not even so, a pip. I need to give it a pip more. Okay, so next candle 15, London open, close above, wick down, grab liquidity, and as it starts to break highs, I involve myself for my overall target being. I'm gonna target these highs up here. 108 pips. These will be TPs along the way. 12. Just want to see one thing. $21.83.61. So we TP1, that'll be our break-even point, and then TP2 will be around. Make it here. Okay. So I've got a minute. I need to wait for closure. Let me just move that in case someone thinks I'm in. Need to wait for closure. Break of the highs. I can look for long positions after it grabs lower wick. Needs to do that. Needs to make a lower wick first. Preferably come and grab the liquidity and then get involved. Go. I'm a bit patient right now, guys. 10 o'clock open. I'm not gonna take it if it just blitzes up. I need a bottom wick, guys. No bottom wick, no trade. No bottom wick, no trade. Okay. So at the moment, entry is going to be something like that. Obviously, my TP1 is going to have to be extended higher now. But looking for entry around that level. But guys, if I do not get a bottom wick, I'm not going to take the position. I need a bottom wick. I need price to retest. If it doesn't retest, I don't take it. Alright, hope everybody understands that. This is my plan on gold. This is how I'll get in. I'm waiting for one more confluence, and that confluence is a retest of this level, which is essentially just going to be a wick on my 15 and my 30 minute, and then the break of the highs. I can look for longs, but I need a decent, I need price to come and pull down, guys. That's what I need. No bottom wick, no trade. If it's just gonna give me a small little nipple wick, I'm not gonna grab the position, boys. For me right now, there's a lot of chop on the left, so I want price to come down and grab. If it doesn't, I won't be taking the position. Just being a bit more strict on this because I want that setup. If I don't get that setup, I won't take it. That wick is just not enough for me. That's not enough. Hope you guys can understand that. And if that is your plan and that you fine with that, then obviously you can take it. But for me personally, sorry, Simo, I was hearing background noises. That's why I muted you. Something wrong. Morning, bro. Morning. Welcome back. No, what's up? Welcome. See, I was gotta be patient here, guys. Okay, so if this now comes down, right? There we go. This is what I needed, right? Perfect. Patience, 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 patience. This comes up and breaks its own high right now, 2183.59. I'll be looking for some long positions over here. No, actually not so far. I think I'll do 65, 43, right? So 43 should then be 2. Yeah, I'm good. 2183.45. So something like that. Where would 30 pips be? It's a bit tighter than I would like it. Essentially one stops to be there, but 40 pips is too big, boys. So I think I'm gonna do the body for 33. And then overall target up here at the highs for 97 pips, with obviously targets along the way. So what gold is doing right now is absolutely stunning. I want this. I wanted to pull back. I actually wanted to sit there for a bit. That's where I want price to actually go and chill for a bit. Reason being, that's grabbing liquidity in my eyes. Okay. So I want price to come and grab liquidity, chill there a bit, and give me a 5-minute support. Because if I have a 5-minute support, okay, we are ready to long the position, because then I have a point of reference for stop loss management. Okay, so I hope you guys understood why I waited and I never executed my long positions. For me personally, if I break rules, that is a problem that will always, always be there. So as long as I stick to my rules, whatever the case may be, whether I win or lose, I know I've done the right thing, because then I'm accountable for it. But if I break rules, I'll be accountable for catching on nonsense, right? So yeah, at the moment, sitting on my hands. I'll tell you exactly when I get involved, so just be patient. And you're obviously watching shot for the repost, bro. Shot for the support. Okay, 5-minute resistance is there. That's very nice. Very, very nice. Because obviously if it now comes back in the range and doesn't continue up, then you just see how the strategy also saves you from wrongly entering if you stick to your criteria. MFX members, are we good in the Zoom? And then now that obviously we're waiting, this coming Friday, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. right? Yeah. This coming Friday, 3 p.m. I'll be hosting a boot camp for MFX members, specifically targeting how to enter the markets. So how to take executions. I'll be focusing on that deep type 1s, 2s, 3 and 4s. What I look for within my entries, breaking it down properly. So that will be this Friday, 3 p.m. for all MFX members. So all you gotta do, guys, is just sign up before Friday and you'll get it for free, because it's for free for the MFX members. So sign up before Friday and you'll be part of the bootcamp. Morning Sharik, how you doing, my brother? Let's get ready here for some long positions, because my understanding right now is there was no bottom wick, price made a top wick, then came now to make its bottom wick. If it's going to break its own top wick right now, it should drive. And then your stops is going to be down here for 30. Okay. And at that same point, I've got a 5 support. So get ready for some long positions. Now, I want you to look at one thing, and this is how I can lose the trade. I tell you guys this always before I take a position. Where I'm entering is at a liquidity area, not major, but it's tested and rejected there before. So if I lose the position, that would be why. However, this whole zone is LTA. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just fine-tuning a point and understanding how I could lose. However, look at all the cons that we've been breaking down since 9:30, all the pros that I've been breaking down since 9 o'clock. So this would be the idea of the position. Longs up there, stop loss there, TP, final TP all the way up for 96 pips. Obviously I'm going to have TPs along the way. 10 pips is always a break-even point for me. I would like to think that with current market conditions, we can start extending that TP1 to at least 15 or 20 pips, but we're only in week 2 of March, so I'm slowly going to adapt that. I'm not going to do it straight off the bat, because obviously towards end of December towards Jan, we had to then modulate our TPs from 20 down to 10 just because of the market conditions that was happening, right? So I do see this area, I understand it, I see it. It's just that my idea is coming off of this right now. 4 hour also, higher low, breaking previous high. It should drive to actually come and fill this wick here on top. That's yesterday's high, right? That's what it should do. Hourly close above, 30 close above. All we had to wait for was that support, and I think this is enough for me. That support on that 5 right there, because obviously if price is going to come and break those lows after, let's say for example we get in on the position, then it comes and breaks the lows, then I wouldn't want to be in the position. So yeah, at the moment I'm happy. I am just waiting for a point of execution. So 2183.43, that's when I'll look to go for long, but at the moment I'm sitting in my hands. So patiently waiting for this position. Let's actually have a look at GJ tapping into liquidity area now. Okay, yeah, so for me on GJ, I will only get involved up here, guys. Yeah, for sure. It's gotta be patient now. Miles, were you gents okay with the fires? Yeah, we were hit and miss. So we obviously evacuated the afternoon, but we came back the evening because the firefighters obviously came. Things got a bit better, not better, but you could live with it. Like, you won't die. Like, even though your throat is burning and your chest is tight and it feels like you have phlegm on your chest, I don't think you would die. So we came home after it became evening, but the firefighters was busy here until like 3 a.m. dude. That was crazy. And then the next day it got lit again, but not as bad. But it was crazy. I had to take my dogs and everything. I was more worried about my PC, you know, because you have to, you know, it's how we make money. So yeah, that was pretty much Friday. It was actually a shit show. It was mad. Friday was nuts, actually. Like, it threw me off my entire schedule, because remember I was going to come and do New York stream with the MFX members. I wanted to trade NFP. I couldn't because yeah, I couldn't stay at home. I like, you know, like when you close your blinds, but like the sun's out, so the rays of the sun still shines through the blinds. Through that, you could see how much smoke was actually in the house, because you could see how the smoke was sitting. It was crazy. Like this house was full of smoke. And then we got like you know that like amber alert. I don't know if you guys know what an amber alert is, but like an amber alert on my phone to say we need to go home and spray our houses wet, spray our lawns wet. So that's something I had to come do. So while I felt like a firefighter, because while the fire guys are busy like 2 houses away, I'm here spraying the whole house, the roof, the windows, the doors, the lawn, everything. That was crazy. That was crazy. Still burning by me, but looks like we might have some rain today. I'm actually hoping for rain, dude. But the thing is with PE, like, it's it might rain, but it's still hot. I'm sitting here with my fan on, like I'm still baking. That swak in the house smells like, yeah. So my hair smelled like, obviously I washed it, so my hair smelled like a braai gone wrong, and my clothes as well. I'm probably gonna have to wash that. Outside my place we have a corrugated roof sheeting, so it's almost like a outside braai area, but it's like covered with like your glass doors, whatever, your sliding doors, whatever you want to call it. So obviously part of the roof, because it's outside, part of the roof has like gaps, right? So the ash fell actually right through, so that was actually crazy. Yeah, no, we're all good. But it was just the wiser thing to evacuate, because we were at the front line of the fire. Like our houses is like right by the bush. We two away from the bush, so I think the first 4 houses were advised to rather just get up. I'm sure a lot of people still stay, but I was like, nah, I'm done, I'm gone. Went to the beach, spent my afternoon by the beach, and even from the beach all the way to where I stay, you could still see the smoke coming. It was mad. 4 seasons, 1 day. Yeah, no, definitely. I had a bride last night. If you can't beat them, join them. Okay, 15 close bearish, even better, because now if it engulfs bullish, even a better trade for me. However, if price does come back in, obviously it's not going to be a trade. I'm not shorting, I'm not doing none of that. But if I start getting something like this now, guys, where this candle breaks that low to then start trading bullish, we're getting in for sure, because that for me would be a liquidity grab. So at the moment, guys, no position, but patiently waiting. Let's remember that's the Monday after NFP. Just understand that's Monday after NFP. Markets could be low volume, which I'm hoping not, because March we should start to see the market cycle switch, and we should start to see more volume. Because it's to understand, for those that don't know, market works in cycles. That's why I stick to my routine without. I don't jump between London and New York and Asian session just because the session that I'm trading doesn't have volume. If you're gonna do that, you won't have a routine, no matter how cool of a dude you think you are and you can do this, that and the other. If you're gonna break rules like that, you're jeopardizing yourself. So I do 1 session, that's all I need. It's easy to do, let me tell you like this, it's easy to do 2 sessions in the beginning years of your trading. Let's say the first 4 years, it's fine to do 2 sessions. Reason being, your brain is still, it's like trading is kind of still new to you, like, you know what I mean? But once you start trading more years, because I can tell myself right now, if I get to the point of 20 years trading, there's no ways I'm going to spend the whole day in front of the charts. Then I'm wasted the decision I made. So I pick a session that works for me and my pairs, now stick to that. You guys will come tell me again when you get years into the game. As much as trading is awesome and I love it and I have a huge passion for it, the goal is not to be in front of the charts 24/7 or even from 8 in the morning until 5 at night. That's not my plan at all. 3 hours, 4 hours max in front of the charts, done. Then I can go and live life. And then you have the argument of saying, yeah, but yeah, I'm not earning the money at that point to do that sort of thing. My man, if that's your contradicting story, then you will never have the money to do that sort of thing. Because like I said, almost every session, if you plan on being a 6-figure trader or 7 or 8-figure trader, but you're only trading $1,000 or $100, whatever you're trading, that's the perfect time to start adapting your mind as if you are said figure trader already. You have to train your mind already. You have to. You can't buy a car without driving. Like you buy a car but you've never driven before. Now you're gonna expect to drive that car perfectly. You're not. You're gonna stall the whole time. So the advice would be is learn on a cheap Golfie, stall there, burn that car's clutch, then buy yourself something lacquer. Understand what I'm saying? The same thing with trading. If you do not know how to manage $1,000, you're gonna shit the brick when you start managing 6 figures. Yeah, for me the goal is 9 to 12 and then done for the day trade or not. For sure. That's how it should be. What does a day in the life of Miles look like? Tell you now. If you're looking at the charts the whole day, might as well work a 9 to 5. Definitely, bro. Definitely. Mastery Manifest, go watch the 2G's podcast on myself. I know it's hacking, but just listen to what I say there. That will answer the question much better than what I'm about to say. But it's actually very simple. You have like a routine, but obviously every day changes day to day. I try to keep it in a routine though. But for sure, these are my trading times. I never move away from that. Get in front of the charts about 7, then dip away for a bit. Then I start getting onto the charts by 9 and then go live with the MFX members as well as you guys by 9:30. So my day will vary depending on if I have like a private session one-on-one with one of the MFX members or whatever, yeah. But you gotta have some sort of routine. Stay tuned for today's. I don't know if you guys follow the business page, but for Millennial Tip Mondays, obviously I'm dropping the next reel today, so just make sure you watch today's one. It's gonna be a banger. Just make sure you watch today's one. So if you don't follow me on IG, well, if you don't follow the company on IG, just check in the description. Click on that link, follow that page. You'll stay up to date with everything. Because obviously on YouTube I can only really go live and post videos and stuff, but on IG we have stories and all that stuff. So you'll be up to date as to when I go live, if I don't go live, whatever the case may be. Watch the podcast and Monday's live stream again, 100%, my brother. You gotta get into the team. That's for sure. You're dedicated. You gotta get in the team. Miles, you must let me know if you want to do the one-on-ones. Yeah, straight after the live, we're doing a one-on-one. So for those that don't, I don't know which viewers is watching, but for those that don't not know, besides these live trading sessions I do on YouTube, we do offer monthly mentorship that will take your trading from A to Z. Whatever you need to take you to the next level, we offer that. One-on-ones, you covered. You got everything. Jordan, for those that aren't sleeping in the community, are sleeping for sure. For sure. If you aren't part of MFX, you are sleeping on the job. I can, not out of cockiness or confidence, whatever, but just out of what we offer, you won't find anything better. We offer everything you need to take you to the next level. And just because of who I am, I don't think you're gonna find a better mentor that is that hands-on with each individual client. Boys, we are just sitting. Nothing really at the moment. Even if this 30-minute close is bearish, I'll still take longs above the position. Jordan, and don't make money, issue O's will spend 1,000 rand on job a month and complain they don't have money for education. Yeah, it's all priorities. It's all priorities, man. And it's with the price we charge, it's stupid, ridiculously cheap. Like it's actually ridiculous. It's too cheap, actually. For what you get, nah, it's too cheap. So take advantage of that now. So what I want to see here is this 15-minute to start closing bullish. I want to see some sort of support at this level. The setup is starting to look very nice, guys. It's really starting to look good. Price action wise, you've got your resistance, price breaking, price retesting. We now need to see a support level on that 15-minute form, and then price will start trading above. That would be nice. However, if I'm going to close back in the range and start trading down, obviously it'll just not be a trading, so it won't be a trade for me. W's in the chat if you understand why I didn't just buy gold when it started breaking like this and I waited for each individual confluence. W's in the chat if you get that. For sure. For sure, guys. Two Smoke folks, I got something for you, but I'll send you the message after the stream. Do me a favor, please check Win Guru for tomorrow. 5 o'clock. Yeah, 5 PM, yeah. Yeah, that should be fine. No, it's Two Smoke folks, he works in Dubai. That's why we call him Simon Habibi. Habibi. Has anybody taken any positions today? Like on any pair or whatever? MFX members, have you guys taken any trades? Jason, you taken any trades? Do you guys take any trades today? Nothing from your side? 100% my G. So we've got besides the MFX members, we've got an additional 20 on YouTube. What session do you guys trade? Is it only London session? Do you guys trade different sessions as well? Let's see there. NY is bars. No, VVL is bars. So we got a New York trader here in the chat. Daisy 94 with a wrench. NY mainly, okay. Oh, but if I remember, Mark, I think you said you trade NAS and USD as well. laugh out loud. I remember when I started trading, Monday to Friday was my session. For me, it was Monday to Sunday. Cool, 100%. GJ, we definitely have to wait on this one because this is a while for setup. Gold is the nearest thing to a setup, so I'm just gonna pan on gold for the moment. For those trading your fundeds, obviously you've had to transition to C Trader. How are you guys finding C Trader? We have a video dropping soon. It'll be for free on YouTube of how to operate C Trader. Almost done with it. Friday was just mad because of the fire, so that set me back like a day of all my shit. Love it so far, 100%. I like that platform, it's nice. It is very nice. Preferred on PC though compared to cell phone. I think MT5 is still better on cell phone. Need this 15 to close bullish. That would be nice, but if it doesn't, it's fine. I'll show you why now. So guys, if we have this resistance holding, price comes down in here now and then comes back up, I will have to wait now for price to start trading above this level. Yeah. Reason being, if price does this and closes something like that, I'm buying directly into a resistance that was confirmed twice. It would be wiser for this to close like that, and then I trade that LTA with no area of resistance. Beautifully clean. So that's going to be the next, well, what I have to do right now is wait. Is no longer, see there we got that close. Yeah, now I can no longer take entry there. I've marked out this level here, and now I need to do a type 4 there actually. So now I have to adapt to the market right now and understand that I can't just buy here anymore because it's confirmed me another resistance point. So what I need now, I need a closure above that liquidity level and then price to actually continue. I am also seeing that price could possibly consolidation. It could consolidation. What English is that? It could also range in this consolidation. So type 3 shorts from year to year could happen. However, I don't think I want my first trade on a Monday to be so aggressive. But I see it. I can see it. So what then we'll understand is we have resistance. This was a liquidity grab for those highs. As you break these lows, we look for type 3 shorts down to quarter of 21.75. It would be like this. Short, stop, and target. That would be the idea behind it. 15 trading below these levels. Your idea would then be that the 4-hour could not breach those highs. Yes, we broke, but why are we then sinking so far back down, right? So for me, that would then be seen as a liquidity grab. The hourly would then grab liquidity on top, break my previous body, which is also starting to signify shorts. 30 breaking previous low. That looks nice. 15 breaking previous low with the candlestick anatomy being low, 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 high. Point of management would be there. Break of this 5-minute floor for me to short. That's actually a prime setup. Only way I could lose is these liquidity areas over here. Hold. Okay, boys, I think I'm gonna grab some shorts. I'll tell you when. Just give me a second. If she can press through that, I'm gonna look for short positions. So currently just waiting. I'll tell you when I press the sell button, but I think shorts will be very nice here. About market perspective from you for sure. I'll answer all those questions. I just want to see it, how we are looking at these levels here, boys. If it's gonna break this area, I think I'm gonna go in for shorts. Not I think, I know I'm gonna go in for shorts. I'll tell you exactly when I do so though, okay? Okay, selling now. In on some gold shorts right now with my stop for 30 pips. Management point will be around the level of 26. TP1 will be 10. And I'm anticipating that we can come down to the security range here, okay, for 20. So I explained to you how I could lose it. TP1 will be over here for 20. TP2 will be over here for 20. And then final TP is, now that we're starting to lose that volume, I'm going to anticipate that we can come down to quarter per 21.75 for a 40 pip trade. So TP1, I'll go straight to break even. Do you think there could be possibly be a liquidity grab around 1971? 1971, bro. 1976. Yo, that's far. Yo, I can't say. Where is that? 1976, my dude. Sure. That is years away. I can't say. I can't say. That's too far. Oh, 2176. That I was like, what? 2176 for sure. Remember when I came onto stream, I said that it would be nice to see price come to the security grab here before we long. So that could be it. Just understand that we are in a tough consolidation area, and where I entered there is a zone of rejection, so that is how I could lose. But it makes total sense that this closed above, rejected the area, price now closing back. For price to break its floor, we should drop. So that's the idea there, that this was then a grab of liquidity for price to drop down. TP1 break even, TP2 secure, final TP get out. Okay. If we can just get to TP2 though, I'll be happy, because then what I've done is I've traded that range. You with me? Low, low, lower, high, broken the floor. Yeah, we should run down to TP1, then TP2. So the views always get higher, like around opposite 10-11. Are you guys sleeping in the morning? What is it? Why are we coming to the chart so late, guys? You guys, or maybe you're working, or maybe you're really sleeping. I'm quite dyslexic on Monday, but as we get 100%. work and we watch. No time for sleep here. I like that. No time for sleep. We gotta make money. Gotta make that moolah. Can sleep when we're old buddies. I know for a fact many people bought on the neckline of that dull bottom 2 years ago. I was barcoding buys in that area. Yeah, I'll speak about that after this trade, because I have a lack of comment for that one. So obviously where we are right now, guys, is at this point where price could reject. Okay, and I understand that, because there is a zone there. And if that's what throws the trade off, that's fine. However, what I've explained to you, you can just rewind if you missed it. What I explained to you is the higher probability, so we should smack our targets. I don't play with chart patterns anymore, bro. If you had played with chart patterns, you would have taken a major L right now. Because this is a double bottom here, break, retest, you start buying there. You would have hit your stop loss. That's why I don't do any of that weird shit. Or never not say weird shit, the basic stuff. Even though what I do is basic, what I'm trying to explain is I don't do what the usual baby pips dude will tell you to do. Draw a trend line, do chart patterns, all of that. Twak, I don't do that. Okay, boys, we are deep in profits right now. TP1 hit. Everybody go to break even. Banger. Banger, banger, banger. TP1 secure partials. If you want to, manage it how you want to, but make sure you go to break even. That's another win. Let's go, boys. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Coming for that TP2. Let's go. W's in the chat, man. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. Yeah, that was the education I was introduced to. I think everybody has to go through. I went through that same thing as well. It's like riding a bike. You have to fall and hurt yourself in order to realize that this isn't the way I should do it. Yes, I can fall and hurt myself, but let me work out a cycle technique that won't, make me fall the whole time. Same vibe. So well done on that, guys. It's another win. That was very nice. Now, $1 million question. Before I ask a question, I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. But GG on that, boys. Yeah, boy. W's in the chat. W's in the chat, man. WWW. Yeah, so does everybody understand how I took that trade and how I adapted and transitioned into then shorting from that level? Getting my confluence and then shorting from this level. Does everybody understand that? Yeah, morning, Jason. You got it? Oh, yeah. Shut my Easter. YouTube. Well, first of all, MFX members, besides Jason, you guys get that? I don't know if you guys are watching on YouTube or in the Zoom. I think both. Sam the man. Explain it. What you can do is you can rewind the stream and watch how I did it. So just go ahead, take the stream, rewind it, and you'll see exactly how I got in. But a relatively simple trade, boys. We were looking for the longs, right? Come up to that resistance point. That's showing me that there's an area of liquidity, right? Price then starts to reject that area, forms resistance and support on that lower time frame. My idea then is, if we're going to tap back in and start breaking those highs, I will look for those long positions. However, understanding what's happening on that weekly, daily and 4 hour, as I said, that's why I said go watch the stream from the beginning again, for everybody. Understanding what I said in the beginning lines up to what happened. Okay, is understanding that for price to make a large move, it has to go into a large liquidity area, and the large liquidity area lies at 21.75. So on goal for the larger move to come, even though it's overall bullish, right, it needs to grab liquidity around 21.75, if not 21.78, which is our take profit number 2 right now. Okay, so in order for those longs to happen, I anticipate either pull back to that level or that level and then start to drive. However, the second scenario that I explained to you was, if it does break these highs, I'll use that as a support in anticipation that it already grabbed liquidity at these levels. Okay, I then waited for that. What then happened was it never came, right? I got close to entering, I wanted to enter, but it never gave me the confluences I needed, which was then price forming support and trading above the highs. It never did that. Okay, price then melted down back into the range, and how I see price action is, if we are ranging like this and I break out, it should tap in and drive, right? It should not close back in the level on my 15-minute time frame, which it did, right? So now, because it closed back in that level, what's it telling me? That this was a liquidity grab, not a fake out. It grabbed liquidity. Okay, and if that is a liquidity grab and it's closing back in the area, I'm going to start looking for shorts below the 30-minute and 15-minute low, in conjunction with price forming lower lows and lower highs, not in structure but in candlestick anatomy. Once it then breaks my 5-minute floor, which was there, I then pressed the sell button, I gave out the signal or call, whatever, and then boom, take profit was hit. And that's how I got involved. So I would highly recommend go back in on the stream. I'm not being funny, but it's what I would tell you, because it's what I would do. Go back in the stream, watch it again, and see it unfold according to my explanation. You with me? Besides what I just explained now, go watch it again so you can see at the beginning of the stream how already I had the mindset that we need to sell off first. However, because we're overall bullish, if it's going to close above resistance areas, I will take the buys because I'm going with the flow, right? But I only take the buys if it meets all trading requirements that I have according to my strategy, not anybody else's, not anybody's but mine. If it meets my requirements, I get involved. Because there was a buy, I think, like, yeah, price started to drive up. A lot of people have started to buy then, but that's not my strategy, so I don't take it. If it doesn't meet my trading strategy requirements, my confluences, I don't get involved. And when I get involved, whether I win or lose, I'm comfortable in the outcome because it's my strategy, it's what I planned, and it's what you see on the screen that gives me an 80% win rate. So that is why it's so important to stick to your strategy and to your plan. So now whatever happens to the trade, whether I win or lose or hit break even or whatever, Even though I won the trade already, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because this is what trading is. I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna break even. There's only 3 options I can do. But if I stick to my plan, I can do that again, right? Which means that tomorrow I come back. So even though I have this strategy blueprinted for how many years, it just solidifies it even more in my head. So then tomorrow I come back, and this exact setup is what we've been doing for year in, year out, right? So I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand why I took the position. I hope you understand why I was patiently waiting for certain areas to be met. And I don't think it gets any better than that, guys. The explanation, the trade, all done in front of you. And if you hear every day, I want you to notice how I don't do anything different. Every time I come to the stream, I do the exact same thing, because that's how it should be. You do the same thing day in, day out. You ask, well, not ask, but you plan the same way of execution day in, day out. It shouldn't be anything different. That's why I can adapt to the market so quickly. How quickly was that adaptation? I adapted to that shorts so quickly because it's in my head. It's blueprinted in my head. And that's a bit about what we're going to speak about on today's Millennial Tip Mondays on my IG. So just watch that reel that's going to come out. Is being comfortable with taking profits. Why am I not looking at GJ? Because I just took a gold short, brother. I just slaughtered gold. GJ's nowhere near what I want to do yet, so yeah, GJ's not there. But when GJ analysis was done, when did you get to this stream, I must ask? I think you came late, because everything was planned out way beforehand. W blueprint, no, for sure, dude. You gotta have it blueprinted in your head, and that's why, guys, find your strategy that works for you. Stick to that. You just got it now, yeah. So what I would recommend is maybe just, or don't have to do it now. Rather stay with us now, and then after the stream, watch the whole stream again. Watch it again. Great education. So, as I was saying, guys, get yourself a strategy that is already blueprinted, that works. That's the quickest way. Don't try and make up your own strategy. Well, you can, but it's going to take long. Find someone that trades consistently, profitably already. Copy their strategy. It's business, right? If I want to start a car dealership, I'm not going to just stick my thumb and try and start it out on my own. I'm going to find a mentor or somebody that's already a successful salesman at a car dealership, copy him, and then the tweaks I want to do, I can then do my tweaks. You with me? So the same thing here. Find something that works for you. The strategy, the time zone, the pairs, all those things. Find something that works for you. Stick to that. Don't fall into the cycle of doom. Don't do that. Don't jump from mentor to mentor. Don't jump from strategy to strategy, because you're never going to find your edge. The problem is it's not the strategy, it's not the mentor. I don't think. Well, it can be. We can have the strategy and the mentor problem, but the biggest thing that needs to be dealt with is you. Miles, why did you decide to rather execute manually and not use sell stops? I wanted to see it actually break that floor properly. That's why I rather went to the manual execution. And another question, why did you not enter slightly earlier? Did you use more than 3 pips? I didn't enter earlier because I wanted it to break all of these wicks. That's why. All these wicks. So for me, if I entered, let's say there, the problem with entering there would be that liquidity is right there. So what if I enter and then taps liquidity and then drives? So even though I know the areas where I can lose, I still want to understand that when I'm entering is below a previous resistance or previous support, so that now this can be then used as current resistance, something like that. That's why I entered a bit later. You with me? Thanks so much. Well, explanation shot, brother. Just gonna TP2 inbound. Yeah, TP2 is on its way, guys. Did I take partials? Yes, I did take partials. Guys, when I go break even, I'm securing for sure. Your duty as a trader is to make money, not to watch trades move. Manage risk is number one. So capital management is your first duty as a trader. The second one is to actually bring the money home. Bring that money home, boys. It's pointless in me getting a trade and watching it float 15 pips, 20 pips and not take anything, because why am I doing that then? Then I might as well not be in the trade. So if it's in my TP1 for sure I'm taking, TP2 for sure I'm taking, TP3 for sure I'm closing. Just remember that your duty as a trader is to first manage risk, your first thing. Then second is to bring money home, which is closing at your targets. So at the moment I've got partials running. At TP2 I'll secure some more, and then TP3 I'll secure some more. If it stops the partials out at break even, I've already made money. So I'm up. That's just one thing about me, guys. I don't leave money on the table. This guy secures, man. Yeah, guys. Yes. What's up?
Can you check GJ there? I just want to ask something about the setup. I'm still struggling with this fucking way to draw my support and resistance. Look on the hourly on GJ. On the left, there's clump wicks. I put my support at below the wicks or by the body, like the
wicks. So no, like me. So
if I were to wait for closure now, I want to close below those wicks and not where the bodies are.
So if you're waiting for closure, you need to wait for 188.250. Now with this long wick, I won't highlight that because I will use this as a wick fill because it is 23 pips.
Yeah.
You with me?
Exactly what I was thinking.
For sure. So this is essentially that area there, obviously, that I have over here. I've highlighted from tip of the body to tip of the wick. I've got that. However, if there's one wick like this that is super long, I'll then put my liquidity zone where it is mostly tested and use that wick as a wick fill, like we did with gold's buys last week. We used the monthly as a wick fill. Same sort of idea on my lower time frame.
Same time.
For sure. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, drop a like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so that you can see when I go live every day, and then just pull up to the stream, man. Yeah, guys, if you like what you see and you want to take your trading to the next level, check in my comments. We offer mentorship, so you can do what I do and eventually be at the point of independence, so you don't need to come to people's YouTubes and stuff, you know what I mean? Unless you enjoy being in the community, then it's a different story. Like, we do have individuals in our group, but the aim is to get you guys consistent on your own. It takes time, but there's no rush for anything that's worthwhile, eh? Ball talk with Cream. Sorry, Miles, I joined late. Could you perhaps explain how you see liquidity unless it's exclusive for MFX members? Then I 100% understand. Much love, bro. Look, it is for MFX members, but I don't mind explaining that because it's I'm not going to give you all the nuggets, but I focus on monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hourly, 30-minute liquidity, and I start drawing my liquidity zones on my 4 hour. If it's a major daily zone, I'll highlight that as well. And then when I draw my zones, I focus on the significant high and the significant low currently, and then I use that to fine-tune my my zones. And then my 4 hour zones is in gray, my 30-minute zones is in blue. My zones is highlighted from tip of body to tip of wicks of areas that is tested multiple times. And then I'm just giving you like a quick little brief explanation. Obviously, if you want an in-depth one, there's videos within the mentorship group, but yeah, that would be it. And then I just fine-tune each zone. So if I start my zone on 4 hour, I'll then fine-tune it on the 30, and then if I find a zone on 30 minute, I'll fine-tune it on the 5. And then the blue lines, this I'll give for free because it's the blue line is the quarter pip theory. Okay, so that is the banker's method of measuring price in quarters. So in increments I use of 250 pips, and if you want to backtest that in a second, look at all the zones I've drawn prior to me even looking at liquidity, and you can see how all the areas I've drawn these lines is where price holds or rejects. Can you see that? Look at this. And this is just based off numbers. See? Simple. Was that TP2? Ooh, guys, TP2 in the bag. Boom. Killed it. Can I get W's in the chat for the TP2, man? TP2, man. W's in the chat, boys. Sick. 20 pips. 20 how much pips? W's in the chat. Gold shorts caught live on stream. Major explanation dropped on stream. Well done, boys. W's in the chat. Let's go. GG, man. GG. Okay, so at that point, guys, see, with TP1 I did 50%. I'm gonna close around 80% now at TP2, and I'll just let 20% run. Okay, so that's 20 per banger right there, boys. I think let's add in another TP around 30. Wait, around this level here. What is this? 28. Okay. So around the level of 28, let's add in another TP zone. And then final TP will be there. I'll leave a small partial to run to 42. For me, guys, I don't really hold for long. My thing is also this. If you have the, how can I explain this? If you too scared to take profit, it shows me and you that you don't trust your strategy. Because if you trust your strategy that much, you can then tell yourself tomorrow or whenever I'll get the same trade. If you're too bung to take profits, telling me that you don't trust your strategy enough. So think about what I just said. Because if you trusted your strategy, you would take profit, close the position, and come back tomorrow. Because you must do it every day. You're consistent. You do it every day. Why are you tripping on one trade? That's why I secure. At Daisy 95, as long as Miles trade is still running, they will be here. What's that, D? No topic on the hour, be safe, secure profits. So there's a topic now. But yeah, boys, if you haven't taken profits, I know it's not, I'm not telling you what to do, but I can tell you what I did. I took profits. How you manage your account, that's totally up to you. I have no indaba with that. I just show you what I do, and I give explanations as to how I do things. If you wanted to go in your one ear and out your other ear, that's on you. If you wanted to stick in your brain, well done. Thanks, Miles. My stream is lagging so bitchy. I appreciate it. Look, what's the name? The streams are recorded, so they go up on the YouTube straight after we're done. So you can go watch the video again and learn. I will for sure still be in the community when I'm full-time. Good to surround yourself with like-minded people, for sure, my man. And I definitely think you found the right community, so well done on joining. Let's go live on IG.
The pairs are like both are at support, so I want to see what happens on both pairs. They're just chilling here now.
Yeah, look where my take profit to is. It's at a liquidity zone, so I mean from there it could rip right back up. To be honest with you, if it starts breaking 21.77, you then have another point of opportunity to short. But we won't be doing that. We've already got more than 20. How much did we get? Oh, I closed 80% at 20, so that's what will go up.
Yeah, here it come now. You know, bump it up.
Guys, what I'm gonna do is for the leftover 20%, popping my trailing stop over there, okay? At 5.5 pips. That's how we can manage what's already largely in profit. Miles, you calculate your monthly expenses in pips? Weird question, just wanted to know. Nah, I don't, bro. I don't. I don't. Now my monthly expenses is in money, bro, not in pips. Nah, I don't. I've made sure to live below my means so that I never have the stress of, oh, I need to pay this, I need to pay that, I need to get X amount of pips. Nah, I don't. So I live a lack of life for sure, but I don't be dumb with it, if I can put it like that. Exactly, yeah. One pack of cigarettes equals X amount of pips. Nah, I don't do that shit. Hell no. No ways. Imagine that. I would literally be so stressed out on the charts every day. Well, I don't smoke, but if it was like for bread, or I don't eat bread, but you know what I mean, like for chicken. I've heard some O's to their car payment is 250 pips. Not a chance. I would never be able to do that. I would be in a panic every single month. Because you aren't guaranteed X amount of pips every month. You aren't. So I have what I would like for okay, I got stopped out on my runner. That's a 20 pip trade for us. Well done. I closed 50% at 10. The next 30% was at 20, and then the last 20% was at 5.5. So boys, absolutely stunning trade. Can I see some W's in that chat if you understand everything from start to finish of that trade? Boom. Lekker, man. $27 viewers, which should be 27 likes. So do me a favor, guys, if you enjoyed that educational content and as well as the win, let's get some W's in that chat. Let me just pop that up there to trades taken. So well done on that. Was a good trade. Played out exactly as we anticipated. Little to no drawdown. Very nice.
I'm just asking for a friend here quickly. What happens if it closes above your blue line now after bouncing us forth?
Asking for a friend, you say?
Yeah, no, he just asked me to ask.
Oh shit, I know that fucker is. Bro, I think it's gonna be safer if you tell that friend to rather look for trades up here. I think that would be the safer. I think that would be the safer option. I think that would be the safer option. And if your friend is also asking if you can get a closure somewhere around there for price to dip in and start driving, you have a type 2. I just won't be taking it. One trade a day, especially 20 per bang like that, I'm done. So if your friend is...
Each other as well, so,
Sorry?
especially after each other, like we just out of the stuff.
Yeah. W, a 1 day. Make the M into a Monday. Make the M into a Monday to a W. A 1 day. Yes, a 1 day. Let's just update all these things quickly. A 1 day for something wrong. Is something wrong still here? Something wrong. GJ doing? But that was a banger. Well done. 30 pips, 30 pips a month. Forward. Well, we'll do it at the end. MFX members, are we good? 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 Who took those longs? I'm shorts. Sorry, Ned, I see your mission now, Miles. If my plan is BE at 10 pips and then take full at 20 pips, do you think it would be a bad thing if you change it up by taking your stop loss to 10 pips and aiming it? Stick to the initial plan. You have to stick to the initial plan, but like going break even at 10 pips and then take full at 20, that's also fine. But just understand that market goes through cycles, so I think we're all going through a cycle. We're starting to see the larger move right now, but I'm still at the point where I'm still securing at 10. I firmly believe between 10 and 20 pips or 10 and 15 pips daily, you sorted. You sorted. You don't need huge moves. What you need is larger capital. And if you don't have larger capital, wait. Be patient. You'll get it. Just wait. Just don't change plan because you aren't seeing the monetary value that you want. The market doesn't give a shit about the monetary value. He don't care if you're only seeing $500, but you want to see, you know, $900. He doesn't care, bro. The market don't care.
I'm trading with Speed Trader now, and it actually makes it.
How is it?
It helps a lot because of the options they have to manage the trade, so I can manage the trade before I'm even in it. So what I did was, you do advanced stop loss where price hits 10 pips from the entry automatically as well to break even. And then I've set 2 take profits.
How is that?
1 at 10, 15, and I basically could just sit here and watch everything happen without me touching it. Letting my emotions take over and close early and close late.
Yeah.
So I can just
That's nice.
sort it out.
That's lekker. Yeah, that's lekker. That's lekker actually. Okay. So you did nothing. You just placed it before and just did the trade run.
Basically, while the order was pending, I set up everything and just watched.
For sure. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Oopsie. Okay, so it seems like MFX members we're good, right? Okay, then that is fine. YouTube, are we good? You guys understand that? Because I think it's time for Wordle. We've killed it today. We've got 20 pips. For those that are new to the stream, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, and then yeah, Opus 9 every day. Pull up. We do this every day. 143 subscribers. Last week I was telling you guys, let's just get to 100. Now we're moving, boys. We're moving. We're moving. Thanks for the support, man. So let's just get that likes up there, guys. And then once again, if anybody wants to level up their trading, my membership program is in the description. The broker that I use is in the description, and then the company's business page is also in the description. So you can check us out there just to be up to date with everything we do. I would highly recommend that you just follow the IG page as well. That subscribe mini chunks, yeah, for sure. Boys, I'm done trading for the day. I've made 20 pips. I can do what I want to. I don't need to come back for New York. I don't need to do anything. Because I think that was a question that I missed. Oh, do I stream New York? If I do a New York stream, that's only for MFX members. But 99.9 times of the time I trade London. Hey Goldilocks. Hey Goldilocks. Eat some volume.
What is going on?
Some volume on gold.
That 5-minute candle must flip to the upside. Yeah.
I think we have a type 2 happening, which means that a 15 close, something like that. The next candle to give us a bottom wick. Why is it not selecting? Like that. And then as it flips and breaks those highs, we're gonna run to the top. If the 15 can close bullish, then you have a type 2. But I'm not gonna take another trade, boys. I'm done.
That is a quick volume. Oh, what's making
I think this area, like a strong liquid area. It's nice. Bro, what happened to gold? Yo, as soon as I said we're gonna play Wordle, look how the viewers dropped. Don't you guys like mind games? Don't be scared. I'd be rather play Pac-Man. 15 close, a bullish close. So the idea would be that this candle drops down, grabs equity, doesn't have to drop all the way by the way, but gives you the bottom wick. As it flips its body, you have aggressive entries. However, if you flip that high, it would be the safer for a long position to the top. At this point, because of this 5-minute area right there, it would be more safer to get on top there, because this can still drop. But yeah guys, I'm not going to take another position. I'm done for the day. So before I close my chart, any questions? YouTube, MFX, any questions? Because we're going to go play some Wordle to free our minds after putting gold in a chokehold. Doesn't seem like we have any questions. Everybody understood what the flying fish happened today, which is good. Alright. GG's. GG's. Bye. Time for Wordle. First word, Mark. Get your brain ready, Mark. Any takers for the first 5-letter word? What can it be? I'm gonna go with no. Where's my pen? A line? Where did you find that word now? Nah, Jordan. Nah, dude. Nah, Jordan. You give us a flop word. A flop word. Forex, man. Yo, Miles, you gave me a flop word. Okay, as a E, where's that E? 16 viewers, help me. 16 people can help me, plus MFX members, 10, help. Help, 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 help. Break. Can't be break, because it has R in. Chest. Chest, 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 okay. Chest. Okay. E and S is there, it's just in the wrong place. Can't be, I was thinking shape, can't be that. Where's Mark? MFX members, wait, let me get that chat out, sorry, I can't see the chat. Elbow. elbow. Oh, it can't because there's no S. We need an S and an E in the letter, just in different places. We can't have any of these grey letters. Snake. Can't, because there's an N in there. Darren, are you come help us? You Darren? Jason, help us. Simeon. Can't have snake because there's an E. Oh, there is, right? What is what? Oh, the S. S is there. Oh, the N. The N. What about shake? Oh, the H. Oh, and the A. There's no A in this word as well. Let's play. There's tough one. I think I need to call in bikes. Can't because there's an I in there. Guys, I need to call in backup. Uncle Rob's. Pull up Uncle Robbie. We need help. Guys, why does today feel so difficult? My head is blank.
I love the fact that there's the fund trader Edward here top.
Where? Jeez. Get away from here. Shoot. What about? Oh, can't be that. No. I was gonna say setup. Can't be that because it's a T.
What about race?
Can't have an R in. Can't have a T in either. Jeez, how hectic is this word? Pests. Pests. Oh, can't be pests because it's a T. Sowed. Okay, the E is in the right place. Okay, so we know the E must go there. Jesus. Could be, because that J-E-S-U-S. Yo, boys, we've got one more go here. but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We know the E and the S in the right place. What? What is that going to be? I don't know. I don't know. 5-letter word with the E and the S in front.
East.
There's a T. Pesky.
A paste like a info, whatever.
Can't.
Yes.
What?
Oh, but you.
No, pest has a T in there.
Yeah, okay, well.
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you think I should pull the trigger on Pesky. This is the last straw. This is the last one. I wonder what happens when you lose. We've never lost one.
Minus 10 pops from your account.
Yo! I have hit a blank, so I'm gonna pull the trigger on Pesky. Because I think this is it. Well, it could be it. You could be wrong. There's no reason why. I'm gonna pull the trigger, boys. Charles, are you taking it home for us? I don't know. Let's see. No ways! No way! No ways do we hit it on the last one. Charles with the dub. Charles with the dub. Hectic. How close? How many times have we got it so close? Like to the last one? That's crazy. Charles, you a G. Well done. What the fuck is... Oh, Charles, you came with the word, bro. Okay, guys, that's it from my side. W stream, www stream. I'm not even gonna do that word connection. Can we find it? We should actually get another game, right? Because the word connect, I feel like it's too easy. So play some chess against who though? Like, how would I play chess with everybody in the chat? I would play it for sure, but how would I play it with everybody in the chat? You can play chess, but against who? And how? Got a date with my toilet, cheers. This guy. Okay guys, what I'm gonna do, I think for tomorrow, well today I'll brainstorm like some games we can play after Wordle, and then tomorrow we'll at least have something to jam on for like until 12. But today's the early day, 20 pips in the bag. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that, and I feel like the explanation was great as well. So do yourself a favor, play this video back. So instead of watching 7 the Line or something tonight, put this on your TV and watch the stream again. It's going to be good educational content for yourself. And then on my IG, just stay tuned for the reel that I'm about to drop later this afternoon. Yeah. Other than that, guys, just a reminder, bootcamp Friday, get involved. Let's go. Have a lacquer day further. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, cheers boys.